Rhodes Farm can accommodate up to 32 patients at any time. In a house of teenage girls, magazines are everywhere.
I think the media is obviously their story is people get anorexia because they want to be thin and they see other people in magazines and on the catwalk and they think, I want to be like that. And to be honest, that's a really good story, and why would they want to change it? It's a perfect story, but it's not the truth. I mean, maybe for some people it is, but I know that for me it's not. I haven't got anorexia because I've been aspired to look like other people. It's the image in my head. There's no one that's my idol. There's just an image in my head that's my idol, but it's not a real person.
Natasha's now 3/4 of the way through her stay and has gained nearly all the weight she needs to. Staff suggest they throw out their old clothes that don't fit them anymore.
They're still the right height and everything, and the sleeves are okay, but they used to actually be baggy on me, and now when I put them on it's like things stick out. Oh, this skirt, I love this skirt. This was actually, I remember it was proper hanging off, and they were always telling me to yank them up and everything, and at one point I had to tuck it into my knickers so it would actually stay up, and I just love that skirt, and then it won't even go up past here anymore. It's not nice. When I look at some clothes and see that I can fit into a size 2 or a 4 or something, it makes me feel kind of, I don't know, it just comforts you a bit. If I didn't fit into the smallest size, I would be quite, obviously very annoyed, because it's just, I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're fat.
There's good news for Pippa. As a result of her weight gain, her periods have returned, and so Rhodes Farm have now reduced the weight she has to reach.
They've lowered my target basically 5 kilos, which is almost a stone, and I'm just so weirded out by it because I didn't think it would happen, and so happy, because my mum said to me, she was like, by giving you a target this high, they've doomed us to failure, because when I got to that target I would have been so unhappy that I would have just been motivated to lose it all again when I went home, because once you start, you can't stop and all that. So, and I'm just really, really happy with this target because I'm really happy with my body. I really like it.
All the girls would love their target to be lowered, so the staff have to be extremely careful about verifying that their periods are real, and a qualified nurse checks.
They have to be proper 3-day periods, so there's no coming in saying, oh, I've had my period, it's lasted 10 hours. We verify them, which means they have to go on supervision, and we have to look at their pads. We have to write on the pad to make sure it is the pad that we gave them in the first place, haven't borrowed it from someone else, or they might, injure themselves and fall and graze their knee, and then suddenly they've got a period or something. But that's the only time that we would consider lowering the targets.
Natasha still has 4 weeks left to go at the clinic, but is allowed to go back to school 2 days a week. It's a big day for her, as she hasn't seen her friends since June.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
I was quite nervous before I went to school, and I felt fine about it before I kind of saw the school in the distance, and then when I saw the school it was more like, oh gosh, what am I doing? And I got butterflies and everything like that, and then I got out of the car and my best friend Clemmy came up to me with a big hug, and it seems like I haven't been away at all, and I've seen her all the time, and I'll see you really, really soon. It was really nice hanging out with you. I felt quite special, really. I mean, you don't normally get that attention, but I must admit, after 10 minutes, they were kind of over it, and it was last year sort of thing. Oh, it was amazing. Well, no one really actually mentioned about how I looked at all, and they said that I looked fine.
It's a crucial phase in the transition back to her old life. Back at Rhodes Farm, Naomi's in her 9th month at the clinic. She's still struggling to control her exercising and has been told she won't be allowed home even for the weekend until she can.
I feel like, ruled by anorexia, I feel safe with that, and I like giving it complete control, because then I know I've got no choice to do anything. And like, I've heard people that suffer for 20 years, and I can sort of see how they could, because you don't realise how long you're spending in it. It's just like a drug, like you get such a rush from doing it that you just do it more and more, and it doesn't matter if it gets further away, you'll still take it, and you'll do whatever you can to take it.
The family doesn't seem complete anymore without Naomi. I don't know, it's just so hard to put into words really how awful it is. It's your daughter that you want to be there and love, and you can't do that. You can see how much it's ripping her heart apart as well when she sees how upset I get, and her brother. They tell me everything will click in one day, that she'll realise, and then she'll start on the road to recovery. I hope for the future that she realises that we do all love her and there is a life for her, and that she gets better, maybe.
I've seen a lot of children like Naomi. I've seen them as entrenched as she is, and get well and be completely cured and go on and lead an absolutely normal life. And the only reason that children or people with anorexia don't get better is because people give up on them and leave them to their anorexia. But if everybody's fighting it, it can't win. As long as we don't give up on Naomi and her parents don't stop doing what they're doing now, Naomi will get better.